Hey y'all, welcome to MiGi and Poppy's Kitchen, where today we are whipping up 3 easy chicken salad recipes using rotisserie chicken and Greek yogurt. So these are going to be fresh, healthy, packed with flavor, packed with protein, and also they're gluten-free. What else could you want? Let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with fruity, crunchy chicken salad. So this is going to be perfect for lunch or just a quick snack that's just full of protein, and it is so easy. Okay, so we're going to start with 2 cups of shredded rotisserie chicken. I learned a trick, I don't even know how long ago it was now, but instead of shredding it with your hands, put it in a stand mixer, or if you have a hand mixer, do it that way. It shreds it so much better, faster, easier. So, and you get the consistency that you want out of it. You can either shred it for just a little bit and it be chunkier, or shred it a good bit and it be a lot more fine. So I like mine kind of in between. I don't like it chunky and I don't like it just mushy. So it's kind of in between. It took about 30 seconds is the way that I liked it. 1 rotisserie chicken. I did pull the legs off and eat the chicken legs first because I do love the chicken legs. Made about 6 cups of shredded chicken, which is exactly what we need for 3 recipes. Okay, so this fruity, crunchy chicken salad. This is my favorite kind most of the time. I love fruit in it and I love nuts in it in a chicken salad. It's just delicious. I've never had this one before. All of these are new to me, so we're going to try them and see what we think. Okay, so we start with 2 cups of shredded chicken, a 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt. My very favorite yogurt, again, from a recommendation from a friend, is Fage. And I like the 2% better than the 0%, but I like the 0% just fine. But this was a game changer for me. I didn't like yogurt. I don't like the fruity yogurts. So I do love this, and I make homemade granola with it. Ooh. Anyway, so we're doing Fage yogurt here. You do whatever plain Greek yogurt you like. Then a tablespoon of honey or maple syrup. I went with honey because it's right here on my counter and I love honey. So I've got a tablespoon of honey. Then you're supposed to put in a 1/2 cup of red or green grapes. I didn't have grapes and I wanted to go ahead and try this. I'm actually going to play Mahjong with some friends in a little bit, and I know we're going to be there through dinner because we can't ever stop once we start playing. So I'm going to bring one of these I'm going to bring them all and let them try them and see what they think is the best one. But I did have golden raisins, which I love a chicken salad with the dried cranberries, if you've ever had that. So I figured golden raisins will do for my dried cranberries or my grapes. They're just dried out grapes, right? Okay, and then you're supposed to put in a 1/4 cup of chopped pecans or walnuts. The beauty about chicken salad is you can adjust it to what you like. What I like is a lot of nuts in there. So I put a 1/4 cup of toasted pecans and a 1/4 cup of cashews. I love a nutty, fruity chicken salad. Another tip for pecans, if a recipe calls for toasted pecans or even calls for pecans, they're so much better toasted. And you know how I toast them? I put them on a microwavable plate for 2 minutes. After 1 minute, I get in there and kind of toss them around so that they are toasted evenly. And then I do it for another minute, and it's perfect and they're delicious. It makes a huge difference in a recipe when they're toasted. Okay, then we're supposed to put in a small apple diced, or according to this recipe. I don't like apples. They're okay. I don't want an apple in my chicken salad, but if you want an apple, dice up an apple and put it in there. Then it says salt and pepper to taste, and optional, a squeeze of lemon. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stir this up, and I am going to my little pink Himalayan salt, and then I'm going to just taste it and see if it needs a little dash of lemon. And I will let you know. But I'm so excited that I found these recipes. I love chicken salad, but I'm always going, man, I wish I could add some protein to it. And a lot of times it calls for sour cream and mayonnaise. And so with this Greek yogurt, so much more protein, so much healthier. But, you know, then it's going to give it kind of a tangy flavor. And this, to me, should be a little fruitier. So then in comes the honey or the maple syrup. So great deal there. Okay, let me get a fork and see what I think about this. So good. I don't need the dash of lemon, but I'm just going to put it in there just to see what it does, and if it makes it where I don't like it as much, I'm going to be mad. Oh, I tell you, I'm a messy person in the kitchen. I've come to realize since I've been doing these videos. You don't realize how you are until you see yourself on camera. Okay. Oh. That just made it just a teeny bit better. Okay, that's a winner. Taking that with me. Take a bite, do a towel. Take a bite, place a towel. This one's a winner. Coming back with Savory Dill Chicken Salad. So when you're looking for a more savory flavor, let's try the Savory Dill Chicken Salad. Okay, so we again start with 2 cups of shredded rotisserie chicken, a half of a cup of Greek yogurt, Fage, 2% for me, then a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Again, when I said that the beauty of chicken salad is that you can kind of do how you want with it. You can recreate it however you would like. I don't have Dijon mustard. I thought I did, but I don't. So I'm using regular mustard. I know some chicken salads call for regular mustard, so we're gonna do that. We're going with that. And then 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh dill or a teaspoon of dried. So I have a teaspoon of dried dill. And then it calls for 1/4 of a cup of finely chopped red onion. I'm taking this there, and a lot of people don't like raw onion. I like it, but a lot of people don't like it, so I'm leaving that out. I'm also leaving out 1/4 of a cup of chopped celery because I can, right? And then salt and pepper to taste. So again, we're gonna put the pepper, some salt, and then it says optional is garlic powder or a splash of pickle juice. Not the biggest pickle lover, so I'm just gonna do garlic powder, but I thought I bet a splash of lemon juice would probably kind of uplift this one as well. So I'm gonna do a splash of lemon juice. Okay, then we're gonna start. You see how easy this is? I mean, if you did all 3 of these like I'm about to do, you could have lunch for the rest of the week. If your family likes chicken salad, you could have chicken salad for dinner, have 3 different kinds, and you just pick your favorite one. And adjust it to however you like. If you like pickle juice, if you like celery, whatever. Oh, my fork. Okay, let's try this one. That is so good. That's like a burst of flavor. I mean, that's delicious. If you like a dill pickle type flavor without having the actual pickle, this one's for you. Okay, another winner. So coming back with spicy Southwest chicken salad. Okay, the last one looks like it's gonna be packed with flavor. The Southwest Chicken Salad. Is that what it's called? Spicy Southwest Chicken Salad. Okay, so for this one, we start with 2 cups of shredded rotisserie chicken, 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt, and then it calls for a tablespoon of lime juice. Feel free to use the bottle. That's what I would normally do, but I made a recipe this weekend that used limes and I had some left over. It's about the juice of 1 lime, so tablespoon of lime juice, then 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder and 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, and I have that mixed together right here. Then it calls for 1/4 cup of diced red bell pepper. I don't have that. I didn't know I was going to do this until this afternoon. So I don't have the red bell pepper, but I wished I did because I like bell pepper. But I'll do that next time I do it. And then it's optional, 1/4 cup of black beans. So since I didn't have the bell pepper, I'm doing the black beans. And any recipe I've ever seen says to drain and rinse the black beans, so I did that. 1 to 2 tablespoons cilantro. I know for sure one of the ladies where I'm going to play Mahjong does not like cilantro, so I'm just going to leave it out. I love cilantro, but a lot of people don't, so I'm leaving that out. Then salt to taste, and then optional diced jalapeno, and I am going to take that option. I diced some jalapeno, and I'm even going to do a little splash of jalapeno juice from the can because I love the taste. I think that's gonna make it just a little extra. That's probably like 1/2 teaspoon at the most. Okay, I can't wait to try this one. Y'all, do y'all see? I mean, the time it took me to make this was nothing at all, especially with the shredding taking so little time and getting the ingredients together took no time. Okay, spicy Southwestern Chicken Salad. Okay. All 3 of those are superb. Like, I will make these again and again and again. I'm keeping these recipes healthy, protein packed, easy, fast. What else could you want, truly? Okay, also gluten-free. I forgot to say that. Poppy could eat these if he liked chicken salad. But anyway, if you like chicken salad, try all 3 of these, or pick the one that you think sounds the best and try it. These are delicious. Okay, just got back from Mahjong, and unfortunately I did not Mahjong, not one time, but I'm kind of a newbie, so it's okay. I enjoyed myself. Fellowship was great. Food was great. So I set all 3 recipes out, and I said, I need y'all to taste each one. Tell me which one you like the best. General consensus was they were all delicious. It just depends on what mood you're in. What taste do you want at that time? I mean, because it was just, no kidding, they're all delicious recipes. So, can't go wrong with any of them. I encourage you to try these. I will be making these from now on. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.